What up, love fam? So, I've been feeling very moved to talk about something that I think we all don't talk about, that we're afraid to talk about. The stigma of talking about it, the shame that goes along with it, the hatred and the fear and everything. So, as anybody knows who's been on my channel, who's watched a little bit of my story, knows that I tried to kill myself 11th grade year. Mental health is a huge issue. There's so much stigma and hatred that goes towards it. You're not right if you're depressed. You're not right if you have suicidal thoughts. You're not right because you're bipolar or whatever the mental status is. I suffer from depression. I suffer from deep depression. I suffer from suicidal thoughts. I suffer from suicide tendencies. I know my warning signs. I get withdrawn, I stop talking, I get nervous, I get anxious, my anxiety flares up. I shut down, I don't talk, I don't want to talk. I try to make sure everything is okay. And the bad thing is I have a 7-year-old, and she knows when my depression has really gotten to me. And it's sad because she'll make sure I'm okay. Basically, I'm just saying it's okay to be you. Know that there are people out there, different things you can do. You can look in, you can research, you can try getting prescription drugs from a doctor who has diagnosed you, seek counseling, talk to a friend, talk to a pastor, talk. For me, mine is my artwork and my poetry and my being around my daughter and people that I love and that love me, and knowing that I have a pretty decent support system from my church. You know, we need to stop punishing each other for depression, anxiety, bipolar, schizophrenia. It's a condition. We have to learn about them. We have to make things better. We have to stop the bullying. We need to be there for everyone. We need to let people that suffer from it know that they have a place they can go, that they have a safe space, that there's no judgment, there's no stigma to speak out. One of the things that scares me, suffering from depression and anxiety due to having ADD. I have ADD, which is attention deficit disorder, so it makes it hard for me to focus at times. So my anxiety flares up because of that. And then add depression into it, well, my anxiety flares up even worse. And then add, suicidal thoughts and suicidal tendencies. My anxiety really just shoots through the roof. And, you know, I almost came to the reality that I was about to lose someone in the middle of the night. They had reached out, and I asked them. They ended up going and getting help and getting checked out and everything. Someone very near and dear to me that I love very much, and I'm very proud of them for realizing that they needed help and went and seeked it. I have the problem of not seeking the help. I have the problem of shutting down and shutting people out, and that's my problem. My depression kicks my ass pretty much just about all the time. You know, I deal with it and I stride with it, and I make sure I take my medication. I'm on 100 milligrams of Zoloft, and at times I feel like I need to be on a stronger dose, but I don't push it because I know I just have really bad depression and anxiety. And the one consistent thing is trying to find the positive in everyday life and trying to be positive all the time. And that can be very hard for someone who has depression. And unfortunately, I have my days, like right now, I'm having trouble concentrating and focusing. Then I have days where I'm really hyper with my thoughts and can't get them all out at once. So they run together. Excuse me, sorry about that. And it's just really hard to have people understand where you're coming from and not judge you and not make you feel like it's not safe to be who you are, to deal with the depression and stuff. So, you know, please watch the video, share it. Let's stop the stigma that comes with mental health. Let's raise awareness. Let's stop the suicide rates from climbing. Let's get them to decrease, because, you know, it's just something that needs to stop. Anyways, thank you, love family. I'm going to get off here because my kid should be home soon from her parents' house. And, yeah, much love. Baby, this video's for you. You know who you are. I love you so much. Peace, love, family.